In the name of Allah. Hello. Istanbul Grand Bazaar. Istanbul Grand Bazaar is one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world and has 3,000 shops, which with 61 streets can easily be considered the largest market in Istanbul. Despite the increasing number of modern and luxury markets and stores in Turkey, this market is still one of the most visited tourist attractions in Istanbul. It is interesting to know that this market became the most visited tourist attraction in the world in 2014 with 91 million visitors. Sultan Muhammad II built this market in 1455–56, sometime after conquering Istanbul in 1435. In the beginning, only cloth was traded in this bazaar, which was called the Bazaar of Jewelers. The large bazaar is made of brick and wood with large arched arches and plastered on brick or stone walls. A few years later, Sultan Muhammad II built another market and named it Sandal Market. This name is derived from a kind of sandalwood-colored yarn woven in Bursa. Sandal Bazaar is located on the north side of Jawaharlal Bazaar and today it is the second oldest building in Grand Bazaar. After the sandal market was established, the jewelry market became the center for buying and selling luxury goods, and the cloth trade was transferred to this market. At first, these two markets were separate from each other, but later, a large number of sellers opened shops in and around these two markets. As a result, a single market was created and dedicated exclusively to trade. At the beginning of the 17th century, the Grand Bazaar finally reached its final form. With the impressive expansion of the Ottoman Empire in 3 continents and in taking control of the communication routes between Asia and Europe, the Grand Bazaar and the caravanserais around it became the hub of Mediterranean trade. According to several European travelers at that time and in the early 19th century, no market in Europe could compete with this market in terms of abundance, variety, and quality of products. Apart from several natural disasters such as earthquakes and fires, the Grand Bazaar was basically not damaged and kept its old shape until the end of the 21st century when the city authorities started to renovate this building. They wanted to turn a huge part of this market into a hotel in order to expand the tourism industry in this area. When some of the shopkeepers were evicted from the bazaar, the beauty of the bazaar was reduced and this led to demonstrations in the streets. Different parts of Istanbul Grand Bazaar. You can buy different models of leather or traditional bags and shoes in this market. Of course, if you search further, you can also get traditional Turkish shoes that were used in the Ottoman and Seljuk periods. One of the most famous leathers in the world is produced in Turkey, so be sure to buy leather and leather clothing from Istanbul Grand Bazaar. Many skilled Turkish leather workers, who learned their trade from their fathers and today create elegant and modern works, are present in Istanbul Grand Bazaar. You can find hundreds of types of spices, herbs, teas, tablets, and herbal syrups in the shops of the Grand Bazaar. It is not bad to know that the production and consumption of medicinal plants in Istanbul dates back to the 15th and 16th centuries. You will surely lose your mind when you see the antique shops of Istanbul Grand Bazaar. In this indoor market, there are many old, small and large items waiting for you. The weaving of carpets and rugs in Turkey dates back to 7,000 years ago, and it is the main selling point of Turkish rugs and carpets in Istanbul's Grand Bazaar. In the past, carpet shops were located in the outer ring of the market. The collection of handicrafts that we can get in Istanbul Grand Bazaar includes carpets, gilded works, miniatures, tiles, wooden works and calligraphy. In order to access the Grand Bazaar of Istanbul, you have to go to the heart of the historical area of Istanbul, Fatih. To reach this area, you can use all kinds of vehicles such as metro, tram, bus, and taxi. Note that Istanbul Grand Bazaar has many entrances, but the busiest entrance is located on Bayezid Street and next to Bayezid Mosque. Istanbul Grand Bazaar is famous for its traditional goods and products, but this is not your only choice, and you will find a range of modern products in this market. One of the most reliable sources that narrate the Istanbul Grand Bazaar in the 19th century are the writings of writers such as Edmondo de Amicis, an Italian novelist, and Théophile Gautier, a French poet and writer. Among the attractions around the Bazaar of Istanbul, we can mention Bayezid Mosque, Narazmaniye Mosque, Basilica Cistern, Sultan Ahmed Mosque, Hagia Sophia Museum and Topkapi Palace Museum. Thank you for being with me until the end of the clip. If you use this clip and you love tourist places, don't forget to like and subscribe. Wait for my next clip.